Hi, I'm Mark. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install an ignition coil in your chainsaw. To install the ignition coil, I'll align the coil with the mounting holes on this side of the engine block. Also, I've rotated the flywheel so the magnets are pointing up or towards the base of the coil. I need to set the gap between the coil and the magnets. To do that, I'll use an ignition coil gapping tool. This is a plastic card that's exactly 14 thousandths of an inch thick, which is the correct gap between the coil and the magnets. If you don't have a card like this, a thick business card should work just as well. I'll take the mounting screws, place the upper screw through the ignition wire and through the hole in the coil. Then I'll install the lower screw, and on my chainsaw there are spacers used between the coil and the block. I'll install those. Then I'll place that gapping tool between the magnets and the coil and align the screws with the block. I'll tighten the screws, leaving them loose or just finger tight at this point. Now that I have everything aligned, I'll push the coil down tightly against the gapping tool and tighten up the screws. And now I can remove the gapping tool. Check the flywheel, make sure the clearance is good, nothing's rubbing. Now I can reinstall the shroud. Bring the other ignition wire around. Work the wire into the shroud and reconnect it to the coil. With the shroud in place, now I can reinstall the starter. And I'll secure it with the screws. And I'll reconnect the spark plug boot to the plug. And I'll finish by reinstalling the top cover. And that's all it takes to install a new ignition coil in your chainsaw.